Right, hi guys, welcome to I think it's session 21 or 22 on the birch. It's Wednesday, 7th of March, and it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I just come down for a quick day session today. Fishing 3 rods, 2 on KDs, snowman rigs. I've got glugged Nash Monster Squid bottom baits with mainline pineapple 10mm pop-up, and I've got a milky toffee pop-up on the other KD rig. On the third rod I'm fishing just a stiff hinged rig with a little white milky toffee mainline pop-up on there, 12mm, something like that. And yeah, it's looking good for a bite. It's got cold again as well. Last couple of days been going down to -1, -2 at night, so that's not helped the lake at all. Like, but I've set up on the 83 yarder this morning. I'm fishing to the island on 2 rods, not on the island. I'm about 12 yards on the one off, and then my right hand rod down about 5 yards to 6 yards off it. It was quite a nice drop here as well when I felt the lead down as well. It took quite a while for the lead to go down as well, so it was quite deep there. So hopefully I'll get myself a little carp today. It's going to be a glorious day today. Get back to you soon, guys. Well, it's just coming up to 9:30, guys. Still haven't had no fish yet. I haven't had no liners. I haven't seen nothing showing, no bubbling or nothing. I've had my hand in the water. It's still pretty cold. It's quite icy to the touch. But yeah, I made a mistake earlier. It's not the 7th of March, it's the 13th of March. Wednesday the 13th. I'm a week behind. But Tom's just set up on the 83 over there, not the 83 top single. Just setting up. Where is he? There he is. Setting his gear up. It's time for 24 hours. Show you one of my rigs quickly here, guys. It's just a bit of 15-pound fluorocarbon, two little corded sinkers on there, and it's on a D ring as well. It's just a little D rig. Zoom in on that. And as you can see there, I got it on a little on a tiny little swivel. That's going through the little pop-up, little mainline 10mm, just on a D-rig. I'm gonna get this protective green thing off here now, and get that on. Putting a little 2.5 bait stringer on as well. Just gonna loop that on. Get him out there. Quick change of tactics, guys, since this sun's come out, and I tell you what, it's proper warm. I feel my can feel it warming up on my face now. So I've just banged the zig out now, an 8-foot zig rig. That's on my middle rod. So I'm fishing a tight line to that. It's 2 little bits of Enterprise tackle zig foam. Got like the luminous fluoro yellow, and it's like a dark reddy brown as well. I've just stuck 2 of them together, and I've put that on a little size 10 called a wide gape. And yeah, I've put the hair rig really tight as well, as tight as I could get it to the hook, down to the bottom, and yeah, it looks nice. Put a little bit of foam on it, and just whacked it out now mid-water towards that tree, mid-water. So it's in the upper layers because it's about 8-9 foot out there. So any cruising carp should pick it up with a spot of luck. Right guys, there was nothing happening on the big lake, so I pulled off there. It's like 1 o'clock now. Been there since like 6 or 7 o'clock this morning. Because I'd never seen nothing showing. Tried a few different things, a few different tactics as well. Tried zig rigging, bottom baits, snowmen, you know. So the guy to the right of me as well, that's Paul's post, John the Fireman. He was down the day before yesterday, and he had 3 fish out in there, look, see. And the guy on that swim. What was the run? It's a run, hang on. Oh, bloody hell. That shook me up a bit. It was nice to hear the Dalkin go. It wasn't a run, guys, it was just a liner. But, yeah, like I was saying yesterday, John the Fireman was here the day before yesterday. He had 3 fish out, and the guy in the, who was following him in after, he never had nothing. He had 2 breams, so it looks like they've buggered off from that area again. But I just bought a bag of boilies now because the shop weren't open this morning. But I just got a kilo of winter mix now. So before I go home, I'm gonna chuck 100 baits out on a spot, and then come back tomorrow morning and fish it. But last 2-3 hours of the day now, I've just pulled off there, come over here, just try and get a couple of runs. Only been here 2 minutes, I've had a liner already. That's cheered me up a bit. But yeah, they're only small fish in here anyway, like 9-10 pounds and stuff like that. But it's better than nothing, isn't it? So I'll get back to you in a bit with a fish. Right, fish number 1, guys. It's only a little common, or an F1, whatever they're called. A bit battered, very small. Very small. But there she is, guys. Little common, about a pound, if that. Yeah, so first fish is a little tiniest little common carp, tiniest fish I've ever caught. But that was on the right hand rod, on the small little on that D-ring rig I showed you earlier with a little white pop-up on. Just underneath the rod tip I was as well, because I had that liner, I had another one just after it, and I thought, sod it, let's put it just in front of the rod tip, like, in this near side margin, and yeah, within a couple of seconds it tore off. I chucked an handful of pellet over it, and yeah, it seemed to do the trick. The rod's back out now. Put the rod out after I caught the fish. Like, I do that every time I catch a fish. Put the fish in the net, leave the fish alone, get the rig out of his mouth, put it back on the spot, then sort the fish out. because if there's any feeding fish in that spot, you know, you might as well just make the most of it while you can. So it's just starting to snow as well, guys. Strange old day this is. Lovely morning, beautiful sun, the warmth on my face, I can feel it. And it's just starting to snow slightly. Back to you soon. Fish number 2, guys. Getting a little bit bigger. There she is. About £1.5, £2. Right, that's it for me, guys. I've had enough. I'm gonna go home now, get some dinner on, and think about tomorrow's session. I'm back down tomorrow. Like I said, I'm gonna go over there now, back on the big lake. I'm gonna flick 100 baits out on Ice Bank, on a couple of the spots I know, deep water, and hopefully go in tomorrow morning then and catch a fish. Sorry I didn't get a proper fish today, guys. Only those two little minute commons, but at least I heard the Dalgim scream anyway. Gives me a bit of a little bit of a pickup, because I haven't had a fish now for for a good couple of months now, since that hit before Christmas properly. So until tomorrow, I'll see you soon. Cheers, guys. Well, I'm back down on the birch, guys. Like I said, I come back down now the next day. I'm on the top single today here now, the peg that Tom was on yesterday. He ended up having 2 fish after last night, just as the sun was going down. He had 2 lovely looking mirror carps, so he's chipped off this morning now, so I've just come on the peg that he's on. I got one towards the island, one mid-water, and one over towards the left-hand side as well. So hopefully now we'll get a fish today. Fishing with Martin's baits today. I got the I think it's squid and orange, and just using PVA bags, just some ground boilie, and a bit of that swim stimming krill, red krill, just to mix up with a boilie crumb, just to make a nice little PVA bag, like little PVA stick thing. So all on KD rigs again. Well, I got 2 on KD rigs, and I got 1 on that D-ring rig as well. I only had those 2 little carp on yesterday. So hopefully in a bit I'll get back to you with a carp. Just had an occurrence on the left hand rod then, guys. Bent right round in half. Bobbin come off, the lamb was screaming. So I picked it up though, struck into it, nothing there like, but it was either a very, very vicious line, or else, my bait got picked up and dropped. But my left hand rod, the line is going right through the new growing weed here now, just along the margin to the left hand side. And because I'm fishing over there, I am. Look, see, I got a bait over there. That's my left hand rod. And where the line comes up, it's going straight through the weeds. So could have been a liner, or like I said, a pick up and a drop off. Pick up and a drop, but yeah, it's the first bit of action I've had all day. I tried a zig as well, because the sun came out about an hour ago, so my right hand rod I had on a zig. I've seen some swirls on the surface over to the right hand side, but that hasn't paid off, so I switched back over to a bottom bait now. Little snowman rig with a PVA bag full of that stick mix I showed you earlier, and yeah, hopefully now the next hour or 2 it'll be bite time. So hopefully I'll get back to you with a carp. See you in a bit. Right, it's just coming up to 6:30, guys. I haven't had no fish, and we've seen one show out there, well out. I got a rod on it, like it was about half an hour ago. caster was showing fish, that hasn't produced anything, so I'll leave the rods out now for another 15-20 minutes, just as we're losing this light now, and hopefully get something. It's not looking good though, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry I didn't catch no fish again on this session, but it's only a matter of time now before they start switching on, start moving around. So hopefully next couple of vlogs I'll get a fish. Right, thanks for watching, see you soon.